What are we expecting today, man? I have no idea. I didn't even know this was a thing till yesterday. I haven't seen anything on Twitter, though, about any of the information today. So I'm a little worried. I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be not important. We'll see. The first 3 or 4 reveals have been, like, pretty dead. Like, I don't feel like they've told us anything that we didn't already know. I mean, surely there's got to be some new announcements, right? Because this game is coming out in 45 days or something like that. Alex Morgan, I think, is going to be beyond broken in this game. In EA24. Like, she might be, like, who's like a crazy icon? I don't even know. Yeah, dude, she has like 150 pace. I don't even understand. I mean, she's getting added, right? So
welcome back to our EA Sports FC 24 deep dive series. I'm Lee Ravel, and I am here with 2 experts, Gene and Richard, from the development team to chat through what might be the biggest year in Ultimate Team. There's so many new things we have to talk through today. The ability to improve players in our club,
player ratings are not final,
Ultimate Team Evolution,
not final,
the inclusion of women's football, and playstyles. Let's get straight into it. First up, we have to talk about Ultimate Team Evolution.
Info, I think.
Are you telling me that I can finally improve players from my club?
That's right. We've never had anything quite like this in Ultimate Team. There's so much to love about what this unlocks for people's passions, for players, regardless of where they're at in their development. Richard, you want to explain how this works?
Yeah, so in Ultimate Team Evolutions, you're going to be able to pick your favorite players and upgrade them throughout the year. For example, you complete 20 passes with them, get 2 assists, and that completes level 1 and earns you +10 short passing and also upgrades their weak foot.
You'll also be able to level up the player's item so that your club favorites stand out when you load
Marta
into a match.
84? Marta 84? What are you smoking, EA?
You got it. The Ultimate Team dream 84. Is obviously to assemble your favorite footballers from around the world into an Ultimate 11.
It's not her icon
card. This is
card.
The biggest edition of top-tier players we've ever introduced into the game at one time.
It's called Ultimate Team. If you're not able to play with your favorite players, it's not really your Ultimate Team.
Not final.
So this year, with the introduction of more leagues and with Evolutions especially, you're going to be able to make your Ultimate Team, and it's not going to look like anybody else's.
91.
Love it. So, new players, some new leagues. With the introduction of women's football, how will chemistry work putting all of these new players into my Ultimate Team?
Well, chemistry will remain the same. For example, Sam Kerr will link to WSL players, her fellow Australians, and is going to link up with Chelsea players. So in Sam Kerr's case, she'll link to Lauren James and Reece James.
I love that. And what about heroes and icons? Can you tell the people if we expect any new ones?
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be able to reach back into the history books to play with some of the greatest players from the past. But we know that the community has been wanting a change when it comes to icon chemistry. So when you have an icon in your team, they're going to apply a +1 league link to anybody in your squad. So that just opens up more squad building opportunities and more ways for you to make your team.
Will these new players pop into packs like everyone else?
Yes, indeed. Every player in Ultimate Team will share the same packs, the same pitch, and will be included in promos throughout the year.
Information.
Speaking of packs, something I'm really excited about. This year we have new sets, we have new animations, including my personal favorite, a 2-player walkout. So if you pack 2 really great players, they're both going to walk out at the same time.
Low key, that's fire. That's sick.
That's awesome. Well,
what's gonna happen in Footy's event of the year when you pack 15 special cards?
Plus,
you're gonna start playing Rondo, bro.
Then players that I decide to improve via Ultimate Team Evolutions. Every squad is going to be so versatile, so different. I love that.
That's exactly what we're hoping for. Each of these new features should unlock a world of new squad building opportunities. Your club should feel personal and unique. So this is a great year for you to make your Ultimate Team truly yours.
Cold, son.
I have to mention this new item design because we haven't talked about it yet, and that's something that stood out to me right away.
It's a big change, you're right. Redesigning the items was a chance to bring your favorite footballers into focus and helps you understand them at a glance. The new layout makes room for bigger images, more key information than ever before, like league crests for chemistry and even animated backgrounds.
And you'll notice new information as well. So those Playstyles Plus that you see on the left side of the item, these essentially will let you know what makes that player special on the pitch and how to get the most out of them in the game.
Yes. I was actually watching this in the gameplay deep dive the other day, and those sound amazing. Are playstyles a big part of the gameplay dynamic in Ultimate Team?
Cooked.
Absolutely. They're a feature that takes gameplay beyond overall ratings.
That new skill?
Playstyles and Playstyles Plus are how we're bringing those signature abilities to life. so that players are more unique and play more like their real-world selves.
Yeah, Playstyles Plus especially are something to look out for. These signature abilities that are unique to world-class athletes are reserved only for the best players. You'll notice the difference when playing with players that have them.
Yeah, they're a great way to understand and get the best out of the players on the pitch, and a great way to know how to build a squad that has complementary skills and strengths.
I love it. Let's talk a little bit about objectives.
Yeah, well, we've been working hard to give you more focus and direction when you load up Ultimate Team. With the new objectives menu, it's easier to understand what to play for and get back to the action. There's also new navigation and a new quick switcher to cycle between modes, so you can go straight from your squad to rivals, or from SBCs to the transfer market.
And there's another thing. Claim all. You'll finally be able to gather all your rewards from one group together at once.
Yes, I know how much the community has been asking for that one, myself included. Are there any other changes that we can tell them about?
Well, I mean, we've also made a little tweak to how players change position. Anyone with a secondary position will automatically switch to that new position, so you'll no longer need to get position modifiers and keep toggling your players back and forth in different roles.
Play the game.
And this change will make SBCs a lot more seamless. And you'll finally be able to use a player's secondary position in draft and get them some chemistry.
Downgrade on Re?
That's amazing.
It says player items not
guys,
final, but why is on Re 91?
So much. It's been a pleasure to talk through Ultimate Team with the both of you. It feels honestly like a whole new game mode. Ultimate Team
Maybe the rating changes.
Women's football.
Is that it? Is that it?
I cannot wait to get started.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Leah.
This has been me, Leah Ravel, signing off.
Let's see the deep dive.
And we will
Maybe
see you
there's
back
more in the
for
deep
more
dives. They don't always put everything there.
Welcome to the club.
Who's got the deep dive? That's where they always put everything. They didn't say anything about the modes though. That's what I'm concerned about. I think the coolest thing is the walkout. What do you think, Chad? That's pretty cool. What do you think? Or the icon cam? You think the icon cam? Wait, let's see this real quick. So increase weak foot and upgrade your player's shooting attributes. You're about to lock this player to this evolution. This player will become untradeable. Okay, so once you do that, the player is untradeable. This is the thing. I know EA likes first owner, but I think it'd be pretty cool if like you could go on the market and buy someone's evolution. But I get it, right? Striker upgrade, right? Increase weak foot and upgrade your player's shooting attributes. But I think it's level 1 rewards. You get +3 shooting and +1 weak foot. Play 3 matches in squad battles or rivals with the player in your starting 11. Score 1 goal with the player in your starting 11. That's like level 1 challenges, right? Okay, and then you get the upgrade, right? The shooting and then the weak foot. All right, that's pretty cool. Level 1, right? Striker upgrade. Level 2, +10 reactions, +6 shooting. Score 5 goals with the player in your starting 11. Assist 5. I mean, this could be like, yeah, it's like level up at the beginning of the game. Get a nice car design. Level 3, +10 physical. Gets another position and 5 passing. I'm assuming the overall probably upgrades like as you upgrade the in-game stats, right? With however EA's rating system is. So that's kind of cool. Looking at like the layout of it, right? How does it work? Not every player is eligible for every evolution. You'll have to check the requirements to know what players you're allowed to use. An example of this might be evolve any silver player or evolve a left back with 3-star skills. A selection of evolution. Ooh, that's tough. So not every player. So it's probably going to be like a group of players, right? Each evolution comes with a set of levels of challenges. Win 10 Ultimate Team Champs matches with this player. That better be like level 10 for Mbappe or something. Upgrades. You can upgrade skill moves, work rates, play styles. Oh, this would be so sick if you could put them on the transfer market. How many players? You can have as many as you want. But you can only upgrade one at a time. Can I switch back and forth between players I want to upgrade? All right, that's nice. You can go like back and forth. All right, cool. All right, that's fine. I just hope it's not like only a group of 20 or 30 players, you know? Because I think a lot of people, this is my take on this. I know everyone who watches sometimes is like, oh, he's negative Nancy with all this stuff. I'm just realistic, right? I think a lot of people are looking forward to this feature because they have players like for me, I love Florian Pick, right? Like Heidenheim legend, right? Because you watched the stream. Like, I'm pretty sure based on this, I'm not going to be able to upgrade Pick because EA is going to select a group of 30 players. So I think that's what a lot of people are like looking forward to. So I'm a little worried about this because I think people are going to go on Ultimate Team and be like, oh man, this player that's like a silver and plays for my favorite team and my local team, I can't upgrade. So hopefully we'll see. I don't know. Post-launch updates on playstyles. Although only the best of the best will have Playstyles Plus at launch, we'll be releasing more versions of players. So my take so the players who have playstyles probably only be the players with like unique body type. Who has like Haaland, Vinny, or animations. Like I think Son has certain animations maybe. Mbappe. So that means it's gonna be paid away. Is that
baby.
all?
Get FIFA 17 vibes from the new EAFC 24.
Oh, okay. Objectives is the most popular. This is just a reskin though, right? Or are they like actually gonna change some objectives? While our objectives can be extremely fun, how we presented them in the past could feel a bit dry. Some objective groups will now have themed backgrounds.
Yo, Nick, SBSD was great.
Progress,
keep up
seasonal,
the great work
European
and love
nights,
from
daily,
Munich.
foundation, milestones. Nothing about game modes though. Nothing about game modes. Is that it?
You will be able to
So we
upgrade
knew
every
this.
player,
We knew
but
this.
not with
Obviously,
every
we knew this.
evolution.
This felt like
For
stalling
example,
to me. Like
Mbappe
anyone
has
who's questioning
97
how will I
pace,
be
so you
able
might
to
not
obtain the
be able
women's
to
players in
upgrade his
Ultimate
pace,
Team,
but can upgrade other
bro,
things.
you have less than 70 IQ. Like obviously they're gonna be in packs, so they sit that
Closing
for
in
2
on the
minutes.
5-year mark, brother.
That was extremely
Keep up the
unnecessary
work.
in my opinion. The evolution we also kind of knew as well, man. So what's new here, really? I mean, this
Nick,
is a
I finally
reskin.
completed Dinho after hours of non-stop grinding.
European Nights is a fat W. Well, it's just yeah, I think it's like a themed objective for an example. Squad battles is 4 minutes per half. Does that say that somewhere on here? Oh, community improvements. Okay, animated backgrounds. I mean, no more position modifiers is fine. At least I won't be like punching my desk because it takes me 20 minutes to play a game. Club search. Speaking of SBCs, we've made sure to hide lone players. Oh, God bless. God bless. So every icon. So I feel like on the market now, the icons are going to be way more expensive. They add one to everybody. Oh no, one for every league. But that's still. I mean, that's great. One to every league. Like icons should be way more in demand again. Squad battles match length. They've made it from 6 to 4 minutes. Watch out when everybody says W now, and then they change it from 6 squad battle wins to 10 to get you there for 40 minutes still. No, that's good though. They add 4 more games. So 3 icons will give me 3 chem in total to all leagues. Yeah. 3 chem points. Not 3 chem, but 3 chem points, right? So my realistic take on all of this, obviously the women being added is new, but everything else, in my opinion, maybe evolution's a stretch, could have all been added with a title update. Do you disagree or agree? Playstyle seems like maybe a gameplay thing, but none of this seems quite major, like at all. Seems like it could be totally added within like maybe the animated background, some of the coding. So I'm still hoping to hopefully hear something about improvements to game modes. Obviously, you know, foot draft, same thing for 10 years. Something a little bit different, man.
Hello,
with,
Pickles. Can you confirm if gold rate booster packs and lawnmower
like,
packs are in EAFC 24?
And the same old
Thanks
thing.
for all the hard work,
a lot of
Mr.
reskin
Foot.
and stuff like that going on here.
Give me co-op champs or I will retire.
The draft position changes go. Yeah, I mean that's nice for draft. It's also nice that you don't have to like edit a million things. Is there anything so PC is gonna be cross-platform market, so anybody that's on PC, that's pretty nice. Okay, so this is what's interesting to talk about based on this trailer, right? So what I'm seeing here, this is the prime. That's the prime. So it looks like all of the icons have potentially been downgraded because in the and I don't know if that has to do with like they said the ratings are not final, but the Henry was 91 and he was a striker. Oh, this guy said that is the prime. Yeah, that's the prime image. That's not the mid image. So I don't know if that means more icons in promos. Read the section. There will only be 1 icon card per player plus then promo cards. Where is that? Where is that? From launch, icons will have a single base version to be aligned with heroes and regular player items. We will capture the eras and stories of these players by continuing to release additional campaign versions of heroes and icons throughout the end of the year. Oh, wow. From launch, icons will have 1 base version. So they're all just base icons now. To be aligned with heroes and regular player items, we will capture the eras. To be fair, the positive that I can see from that is the amount of content that EA did this year with like packs and SBCs. At least we won't have to have a mid or prime icon SBC for 5 months in a row. So that's good, right? And like, I guess they'll just be like icon picks from the promo. That is definitely a positive, I feel like. I don't know what you guys think, but no, I think that's okay. Good for point spenders, I guess. Well, hopefully they would make the pack weight a little bit better on the icons because I agree if there's only 1 version from the start, like some of the top tier icons are going to be so expensive because all the demand is going to be funneled into that 1 player. Do you know what I mean? That 1 version. So like, you know, Garincha, Jairzinho, these guys are going to be like, because they don't have 2 versions. They don't have. But I think, you know, this is how it used to be. Like this used to be like this in old FIFA. Just only have 1 version. When did they start introducing multiple versions? Like FIFA 18, FIFA 18, I think.
I love you so much. Pick Red Heart.
I'm talking to myself. Yeah, the promo versions will be a lot though. I agree.
What are we thinking? Is EAFC a W?
I mean, it's too tough to say, like, because I feel like we still don't really know a lot. A lot of the advertised features have been, like, not crazy substantial, like, changes. So I feel like maybe there's still going to be some more stuff they're going to tell us, or it's just going to be very, very similar. Because we don't have really... The only information we've had on game mode so far is the one game mode that people play the least, which is squad battles. So I'm really hoping to see some other information. The double walkouts thing is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Even Bobby Moore is going to be like 750K. You think so? Well, we don't know, Chad. I feel like they haven't really... Like, I feel like this... Because if you think about it, all these reveals, like, I feel like we haven't even really learned much anyways, like, about the other reveals, right? They've been, like, super obscure. So, either EA literally haven't changed anything, or they're kind of, like, saving
AFC,
some stuff. I don't know.
Keep up the good work,
Probably
brother.
the first
Much
thing
love
is more
from
likely.
Glasgow Red Heart.
But everything has been a little bit more... Like, they haven't been telling us as much. I remember on, like, the older deep dives, they used to, like, sit down with employees and talk for, like, 30 minutes about everything they were changing and doing, and we've not had too much of that. What if I have 6 walkouts? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's something they've coded where it's the best 2. That's what I was kind of saying before. Like, what happens when we're ripping an 85-10 at the end of the year? Does it just get crazy? Maybe Zidane's base won't be 94 either. Hopefully they do some different ratings for the icons. I feel like they should change those. Oh, it's only the best 2?
Mbappe now.
All right, it's only the best 2. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully there's some more information that we can keep learning about. I'm definitely not impressed by today, but that's also because I have extremely high expectations, and I won't tweet out, oh my god, we have a new car design. You know, that's not really me. So much love, guys.